let's discuss a little bit, touch base on the different things that the Beating Hearts does. So we go to wakes, well, we were going to wake. We go to sober homes.
And we'll go back to wakes when we can, when it's safe.
Yes. And we go to sober homes.
And we'll go back to sober homes when
We'll
it's
go back to
safe.
sober homes. And we'll go back to BOCES.
We'll go back to BOCES.
And we'll go back to hugging.
Oh my goodness.
And we'll go back to supporting each other and just sitting in a group of 20 women at Family Service League or in Plainview. We and naturally break off into groups just to support each other. Or Sally will go into another room with a new mom that's coming in and welcome them and prepare them for what we are and who we are. And the amazingness of Zoom and
You
how
know, it's almost like 3, 4 years ago, March 12th, Adam's birthday, was declared National Look-Up Day by Congressman Zeldin. That was years ago. We were not so national back then. We were Patchogue. We were Suffolk County. Then we became Nassau County. We were like cute. And then COVID hit. And we didn't miss a beat. We didn't miss a beat. We were on Zoom that next day. That next day, we were on Zoom. We didn't know what we were doing. It was so funny. Oh, yeah.
we were small
So here we
groups.
are on Zoom, and we had 12 people, 14 people, because none of us knew what we were doing. Do you know that now we're across the nation? We have mommies coming on from California, Texas, Colorado, Missouri, Virginia, Florida, Maryland, Massachusetts. We are national now, and it is because of Zoom. The people who were together when we were able to hug in person, we miss that terribly. We do. But there is something about Zoom. Look at us right now. We are face to face, eyes to eyes, creating an intimacy that we didn't know before from people all across the globe. It's pretty astounding that we've
Yeah.
been able to not surfacely reach people, but from the inside out. I believe we reach each other and touch each other from the inside out, and it's real.
Tell me about all of our subgroups. So on Wednesday nights,
Ah,
we meet.
so we realize that there are some conversations that not all of us can have, and we need some private spaces to do that. Mickey touched on it for recovery. We can't talk about that out loud, but people in recovery can, and all the layers of that conversation. We started the grandparents group. So an angel mom who has grandchildren or grandchild from their angel, and all the challenges that you're encountering with seeing that child, not being able to see that child, and seeing your child and your grandchild. Many layers to discuss, and so we've created that group. The first subgroup we started was the sibling group, the Forgotten Mourners. The Forgotten Mourners, the ones who saw the most and were able to express the least. And they've been getting together once a month with a, a social worker through Family Service League for over a year now. We have a group where mommies get together who've lost their only child, really, their only child. And they have fast and fiercely become very, very close. They're asking for more than once a month to get together. They're a very sacred group, very sacred group. We started a group for those who've lost more than one child. And that's in its infancy. There are certain conversations that some of us can't even imagine. And we try to create the space so that that can be shared, so that there are no more secrets, so that we do get to honor our angels, our children in every way possible, and honor ourselves, and not and acknowledge what needs to be talked about and not kept inside anymore.
And we also have the Found group.
We have the Found group. That, yes, that's also facilitated by Family Service League. Another group that started slowly, but we believe it's very important. There's a real post-traumatic stress that happens in, something, my goodness, there are certain things you can't unsee. And as if it's not hard enough to lose your loved one, now it's that you found them. I think there's a tremendous conversation around that as well. A tremendous conversation and healing process of that.
Yes, definitely. I want you to tell me, if you can, about the journey and the amazing power it has had over the past several years.
So I think we can all agree that we're not the same person we were. We show up very differently. I believe that what I find is the biggest difference in myself now is I have a desire to speak from truth, but to find a way to do it that is in a understanding and compassionate way, to honor what is truthful and not to hurt anybody along the way, to understand that everybody is on their own journey and we might not always be on that journey together, whether it be people in your family, friends, people that you've just met. Everybody is on their own journey in this lifetime. And we all have lessons to learn. We all have lessons to give. And when I meet each person I meet, I'm looking to share everything that I've been through and hear everything they've been through. And again, words are hard, Karen. Words are hard because this is bigger than any of us ever imagined. I use the words awe and wonder. And that's how I think of us as individuals and as the beating hearts. I believe that Adam knew something when he asked us, just by his actions of looking up and having this incredible love affair with the universe and something so big and magnificent. I didn't understand it back then, but I'm starting to understand it more now. It's magnificent. And if we could find a way to love ourselves through everything, whatever anybody's going through, if we could love ourselves through that, believe that we're not alone, if we can forgive ourselves through that and forgive everybody around us, what a world we could be. What a world we could live in. Amazing.
Okay, so my final question for tonight, on March 12th, look up. What do you want us to know?
When we look up on March 12th, I want us to remember to breathe. First of all, shoulders down, arms out, look up and breathe. Breathe in the wonder, breathe in the awe, breathe in gratitude for being able to breathe. Breathe in gratitude for all the little things and all the big things. Acknowledge that it's all okay, even when it doesn't feel okay. To reach out to a person who you may not have reached out to before and let them know they're not alone either. Look up and reach out. Yeah, look up and reach out.
Thank you.
Mm.